Should we pump the brakes on Dak Prescott MVP talk?
So I haven't been more ridiculed in my life than these last 24 to 48 hours.
I told you not to challenge.
I've never been more ridiculed in my, and it had nothing to do with Shannon Sharp.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Has nothing to do with my wardrobe and my attire. It has everything to do with my takes on Dak Prescott. Cowboys fans, I have heard you loud and clear, Cowboys fans. I've heard you, and thus I've had to do even more homework.
Let's go. More homework?
We need to pump the brakes on the Dak Prescott MVP conversation. Not saying Dak isn't playing well.
Oh, don't do this.
But what we do on this show is talk about facts over feelings.
So where you going?
To the big
board over desk. Big board over desk.
Big board over desk. Facts over feelings. Let me get the rock.
Let's go.
Get the rock.
Get your money.
Get the rock. Let
me see this.
Okay.
What?
First and foremost, Marcellus Wiley.
Yes.
The MVP conversation I don't dictate. Cowboys fans, y'all don't dictate. NFL history dictates it.
Ooh.
So let's look at passing yards. Let's look at passing touchdowns. Let's look at total touchdowns. Let's look at what it takes to be an NFL MVP. No feelings, all facts, Cowboys fans. This is for y'all. Can we look at the first slide, please? If you want to be an NFL MVP in general, you were between first and second in passing touchdowns at the culmination of the season. You were sixth on average at the culmination of the season. You are first in total touchdowns at the culmination of the season. This is not my opinion, Cowboys fans. I love y'all. I'm from Dallas. I love y'all. But this is what the numbers say. Okay, so then let's just look real quickly at where Dak Prescott currently falls. He's currently 10th in passing touchdowns. He's currently 10th in passing yards. He's currently 10th in total touchdowns, passing and rushing touchdowns. Again, Cowboys fans, please remove your feelings from a facts-based conversation. Based upon where Dak Prescott falls in these categories, let's see who fell there last year, because this is the argument, Cowboys fans, y'all are making. It would be as though you were to argue Justin Herbert should have won MVP last year because he finished 10th in passing touchdowns. It would be as though you were to argue Phillip Rivers should be an MVP because he finished 10th in passing yards. It would be as though you were to argue Ben Roethlisberger should have been an MVP because he finished 11th. There was a three-way tie for 8th because he finished 11th in total touchdowns. Cowboys fans, I love you. Truly, I truly do. But you got to remove your feelings from a facts-based conversation. We have to pump the brakes immediately from this MVP Dak Prescott chatter.
Come back, selector.
Look,
rewind.
There was no cooking. There was no artificial ingredients.
You're right.
That was a organic, pure, healthy meal.
Oh, it was. Okay. I'm the king of what? Omission. You always do this.
What I omit?
You're the king of omission.
What did I omit?
We have to check both of your eyes when we go get this LASIK surgery because I swear one of them is 20/20. The other one, I don't know what the hell it's looking at. Let's talk about how we should not only, what they say, hit the gas on this conversation of Dak being an MVP, but we about to mash the gas on this conversation. Can we just start here? Let's start an agreement.
Please.
Dak's already won Comeback Player of the Year, right?
Sure, I haven't thought about much, but sure.
Oh, really? Disrespect to all those who had to come back from adversity, but Acho hasn't thought about that. Okay, so he's already won that one. We agree on that. So now let's set our sights on the MVP. Now, I wonder how many MVPs are in the league currently right now that got a vote. Oh, of all the active players, 1,800 plus, there are only 12 active players with an MVP vote, and Dak is one of them. You think these voters don't remember that? You don't think they all forgot 2016? Oh, we put Dak down. Okay, so 1 of 12. Now let's talk about why Dak deserves this trophy right now after 3 games. Let's use history. You went up there and talked about history. I'm going to stay right here and talk about history.
I can't wait.
Dak Prescott, after 3 games, let's compare him to some other MVPs after 3 games, and let's see if Dak is beating them in any categories. Let's go to the most recent, Lamar Jackson. Unanimous MVP, only 2 ever in history, right? Who had more passing yards after 3 games? Look at that face. Higher completion percentage by 14.5%. And you want to go to Cam Newton. Remember that year, 15-1? Who had more passing yards, better touchdown-interception ratio, better completion percentage, and higher passer rating by over 25? Let's go to Aaron Rodgers, one of his MVPs. Who had higher? Aaron Rodgers? Passing yards, Dak. Touchdown interception ratio, Dak. Completion percentage, Dak. 95 passer rating. Dak got 110 right now. Dak. Tom Brady, 2010. Peyton Manning, 2008. Here's my point. I could keep going, but it's starting to get boring. You're starting to realize, damn, history shows me that Dak is ahead of the MVP pace. Not just a normal MVP, unanimous MVP pace. Now, why is Dak in this position right now? Dak had something happen to him that was a blessing in disguise. In your prime, no one ever raises their hand to get injured. But if you do get injured in your prime, you do raise your hand for not only the time to physically repair, but mentally get some more reps, learn the system, really make yourself a part of this system. And that's what happened with Dak. A confluence of events has led Dak, who has already had an MVP vote, to now be in a position where not only does he know this system backwards, but he's also physically repaired himself. Dude, you are dealing with a machine right now, and everyone is taking notice of this. All these superlatives, not just coming out the blue. People are witnessing Dak playing within his own skin, playing more comfortable football, and now going out there and showing everybody, I am an MVP. My last point is this. It made me think about last year. Why did Dak get hurt? Dak's not a running quarterback. Dak got hurt running the football. Maybe before Dak was pressing, maybe before Dak was in the position, because it was a contract year trying to get his money, right, that he was doing too much. Now you see Dak playing within the system because he knows the system, not doing too much. Even you and I came up here week one after the loss, Tampa Bay, both agreeing, damn, Dak looked good. Dak looks amazing in a system that he has learned from afar and up close. And now it's going to add up, if he continues at this pace, to an MVP trophy.
So, I love you. Let me preface with the fact that I genuinely, as a human being, from individual to individual, I care about you as a man.
Take me out one time.
So I apologize ahead of time for what I'm about to have to do to you.
Let's go.
The problem with you, Marcellus Wiley, your take, not you the individual.
No, you ain't with me. Let's go. Stay with me.
The problem with your take is this.
What?
You have blinders on. All of Cowboys Nation, not all, I hate speaking in absolutes.
Yeah,
the person who speaks in absolutes is an absolute liar. Mm-hmm. But the problem with the majority of Cowboys fans I interact with is they have blinders on. You say Dak Prescott is clearly going to win Comeback Player of the Year. Clearly. As if Joe Burrow didn't have a much more, at least equally gruesome injury to Dak Prescott. Burrow also currently 2-1. Yeah. Burrow also has more touchdowns than Dak Prescott. Yeah. So I just don't know, nor do I like making absolute. That's the problem.
What's the problem? That's just reality. Why are we doing this show right now?
The problem is this, Sam.
We ain't in Cincinnati.
Cowboys fans, they act like nobody else and nothing else exists besides Cowboys Nation.
It feels that way.
Yo, I worked there. I was in the facility for 2 years in a row every day. But I also worked at other places. Okay. And I understand there's more to life than the Dallas Cowboys, and it's my job as a national analyst to talk about the nation, not Cowboys Nation, the nation, the nation of football. So, yes, Dak Prescott may have more passing yards than Lamar Jackson in his MVP season, but because Dak Prescott is currently 10th in passing yards, that also means 9 other individuals have more passing yards than Lamar Jackson did in his MVP season.
Yes, let's do it.
Dak Prescott may have more passing touchdowns right now than Lamar Jackson did in his MVP season, but Dak Prescott is 10th in passing touchdowns. So that also means 9 other individuals have more passing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson did his MVP season. Dak Prescott is and football is a year-by-year basis. You cannot compare wealth in 2021 to wealth in 1921, because the person in 1921 who was the wealthiest man in the world would probably not be the wealthiest man in the world in 2021, because there is an adjusting scale based upon the current society that we're in, and there's an adjusting scale based upon the current society of the Cowboys. I like Dak Prescott. I love him as a human being. I like him a lot as a quarterback. But I'm not so blind from the accomplishments of everybody else and their mama. Matthew Stafford, he should be in an MVP conversation before Dak. Tom Brady, he should be in the conversation before Dak. Kyler Murray, he should be in the conversation before Dak. There is a litany of other people who should be in the conversation before Dak Prescott. That is no slight on Dak Prescott. That is the reality about other people.
You ready?
I am born ready.
What'd you say? What'd you say? You people? You ain't go there. Okay, let's go here. I'm just going to go through this list right here. Let's start here. Let's just keep it simple, because sometimes I get a little too out of bounds for you. I understand. You know, you went to a state school. It's just, no, let me stop. Let's go with the current Fox Bet MVP odds. Are you looking at me crazy? Kyler Murray is number 1 right now, right? Should Kyler Murray be up there at number one?
Of course.
I have it right here written. Of course. Who's number 2? Patrick Mahomes. Dak got Patrick Mahomes right now. Them turnovers and 1-2 record. So let's adjust this odds. Okay, so far we only got Kyler Murray on the list. Tom Brady, should he be there?
Yes, absolutely.
You would say absolutely, except he just lost to Matthew Stafford.
Sure.
And Matthew Stafford is on this list as well. So maybe that's going to cancel it out or at least bring him down to Dak's level in your eyes. Because Tom Brady had a great game, but it was a loss to another MVP candidate, and you know how they start thinking, these voters. But I'll keep Tom Brady there. I'll keep Kyler Murray with Tom Brady. Matthew Stafford, obviously.
Of course.
Yes, 3. Josh Allen. Be real, we still close to questioning, is he regressing or is he getting better a little bit, right? So he's off. Aaron Rodgers, just too much drama. Even though you balled the last 2 weeks, week 1, 36 passer rating, and then you get to Dak Prescott. So the only one we have up here is Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, and you said Tom Brady. I say no, but I give you Tom Brady.
Yes, sir.
So if Dak in our Fox bet MVP odds is 4th, the question is, should we pump the brakes on Dak Prescott MVP? Talking he's top 5, actually top 4, according to you and Sanchez. If he's number 4 right now in our odds, why in the hell will we pump the brakes on number 4?
So here's why.
And
I love that point.
Thank you.
Now, that point got very gray because I think that we took out some people that we should have kept in the aspect of if Dak Prescott is there, then in theory you should keep Josh Allen there. Josh Allen has more passing touchdowns. Josh Allen is just as competent up there in passing completion. So I feel you.
Okay, so 5.
Here's the strength of my argument.
Let's go.
And y'all bear with me. The strength of my argument is this. There is a great chasm between the top 3 and 4. There is a great discrepancy.
Let's go.
Tom Brady is first in passing touchdowns.
Yes.
He is first in passing completions.
Yes.
He is second in passing yards.
Yes.
So Tom Brady is, to me, solidified in the top 3. Matthew Stafford is 3-0. He is 5th in passing yards. He is 2nd in passing touchdowns. So Matthew Stafford, to me, is clear and above in the top 3. Kyler Murray. He is currently 3rd in passing yards. Kyler Murray is tied for 5th in passing touchdowns. And in total touchdowns, we know Kyler Murray is also top 5. He is clearly in the top 3. If Dak Prescott is in 4th, it is not as though he is in a 4th that is close to the top 3. Just because he is 4th does not mean he is close to being number 1. He might be close in order ranking of being 4th, but still it's not really a competition or a conversation again.
Yeah.
I just don't know. And this is where I get so baffled by y'all, Cowboys fans, by you, Sal. I get baffled when I look at the dude is 10th in touchdowns, 10th in yards, 10th in completions, 10th in total touchdowns, rather.
Let me do this.
And you're trying to make an argument that he should be in an MVP conversation.
And it's an easy argument. One, let me go back to when you said old money, 1929 versus 2020.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you ever drive through Beverly Hills? You see some of those estates, just go on Redfin and check when those estates were built. 1930s, 1950s, 1970s. Rockefellers, Kennedy money. They ain't over here looking at you, this new money, Bird Streets, WeHo, Sunset Plaza, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's new money stuff. Go through Beverly Hills and be like, I don't even know where the house is. All you see is shrubbery, right? Those nice ficus. Here's the thing. I give you lists. I think I could get to you. I know your soft spot. List.
Yes.
Because
real data.
Meaningful data. I speak in data. But okay, let's give you this list. Quarterback rating, because you keep talking about it. Oh, Dak Prescott right now, he's 8th in passer rating. So no. Who's number 1 in passer rating? Russell Wilson. This ain't trivia. Russell Wilson. Is he going to win MVP?
No, sir.
He ain't never got a vote in his damn life. Ain't getting one this year either. Let's go. Matthew Stafford. Yep. There we go again. There go that 1. Tyrod Taylor. Nope. Kirk Cousins.
Not winning enough.
Teddy Bridgewater. Nope. Kyler Murray. There go another one.
Yes, sir.
Patrick Mahomes. Nope.
Not a hard no. That's disrespectful. But no.
Hell no. He won it too, bro.
Okay, keep on.
Down there in last place. Okay, and then I'll give it to you still.
You got Dak.
Who's next?
Dak.
And
then wait.
Time out. Right now, when we stop at Dak, he's 4th again, 3rd if you're listening to me. That's my point. You don't pump brakes on number 4.
Hell.
You give it love. Acho, I love you so much. Mercy rule. Give me the joystick. It's 21-0.
No, this isn't even a true competition. So let's go track and field in the A block, y'all. That's how you know it's going to be a good show. In the A block.
To your mark.
There was a race where Tyson Gay had the second fastest time ever. He ran 9:69. What happened in that race in first place?
World record. Fastest run ever.
9:57, if I'm not mistaken. 9:56. 9:58. 9:58.
Yes.
That's first place.
Yes.
Tyson Gay, 9:69. I don't even know who ran third place and what it was.
Fast.
And I definitely do not know what fourth place was, because there was such a discrepancy, not only between 1 and 2, but more importantly, between 2 and 3, that third place is not in a MVP conversation. Now, third place still gets you on a podium. Fourth place does not. But, Sel, when there is that large a discrepancy between places, whether it's first and second, second and third, and in this case, third and fourth, then fourth should not be in the conversation. It's no slight. Person who ran fourth in that race, I'm sure, ran fast. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to converse about them like I did about Tyson Gay's 9:69, like I did about Usain Bolt. Lastly,
I can't understand.
If you are giving me a list, and the list contains names like Tyrod Taylor, who we need to throw out, the list contains names like Teddy Bridgewater in the top 5, who we need to throw out, you just threw out 4 of the top 5 names on the list. Russell passer rating. Top 5 passer ratings. Russell Wilson is 1. Stafford is 2. Tyrod Taylor is 3.
Just said
Kirk
that.
Cousins is 4. Teddy Bridgewater is 5. If you're throwing out 4 of the 5 names in the list, throw out the whole list.
Oh, really?
That's what you wanted me to do.
No, I want you to listen to me one more time. I'm going to cut you a different way. Hopefully you feel this one. I'm trying to save your life but make you bleed slow. But you over here just want me to go pop and just end it. I don't want to do that. Kyler Murray's the only one we've been consistently saying, don't mess with it. And Matthew Stafford. Yeah, but Matthew Stafford not going to be in this conversation. You know why? Because Dak Prescott, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And you saying discard him versus a guy who has 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. 7 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Kyler Murray, which one's a better percentage? 7 and 4 or 6 and 2?
6 and 2.
6 and 2. So Dak wins that. Completion percentage, who has a higher one? Dak wins that. And you talk about quarterback rating, they're separated by 3 percentage points. 113 to 110. But get rid of Dak, who's beaten them in other categories, most categories, but get rid of him because, he's Tyson Gay now? And Matthew Stafford comes into the equation as well. But Dak has beaten Matthew Stafford in some conversation.
Let's do this, and I will concede to
Thank you.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Tom Brady beats Dak Prescott in passing touchdowns.
Yes.
He beats him in passing completions. He beats him in passing yards, and he is right behind him in passer rating. Tom Brady is currently greater at the quarterback position this year than Dak Prescott. That is data. It's not my opinion. It shouldn't be your opinion. That is data. Matthew Stafford beats Dak Prescott in passing touchdowns. He beats Dak Prescott in passing yards. He whoops Dak Prescott in passer rating. The only place that Dak Prescott has Matthew Stafford, I believe, is in completions. So Dak Prescott only has Stafford in one category. Matthew Stafford beats Dak Prescott. Let's move him from the conversation.
Oh, I love this.
Kyler Murray, he beats Dak Prescott in passing yards. Kyler Murray, he beats Dak Prescott in total touchdowns. Kyler Murray, he beats Dak Prescott in passer rating. The only place Dak Prescott beats Kyler Murray, actually nowhere. Kyler beats Dak Prescott in passing yards as well. Kyler Murray is better than Dak as it stands right now in MVP conversation. If you want to put Dak Prescott at 4th, I can agree with you there. But the person who is in 4th should not be in the conversation when 1 through 3 are that much greater.
My goodness. Have you ever been chosen?
In what way?
You know the way. I know you're used to choosing, but you ever been chosen? If you're in consideration, well, somebody's just looking at you like, well, he's nice. Oh, but he's talented. Oh, but he's athletic. But if you're still in that room of consideration, you don't pump the brakes on you potentially being the guy. You just don't get yourself kicked out the room because there are other guys who have something up and something under you. Dak Prescott weaves into this room with everyone else. He beats even Kyler Murray in a couple of major statistical categories. So since Dak put himself in the room, I just don't want to pump the brakes. Matter of fact, I want to mash that gas.
Gonna crash.